Thank you for listening and watching today's show. We aren't here to tell you what to think, but to inspire and empower you to do your own thinking for better life results. We are being shadow banned, censored, canceled, and deleted simply for sharing our message. Go to contacttammy.com and always stay connected with us. At contacttammy.com, sign up for our latest report on health, freedom, and organic lifestyle. Text the word health to 833-838-1020 and get free access to our community and a chance to win free merchandise and products. Send me a quick message and become a supporter. There are many options available, and you will have a direct impact on keeping independent media healthy and growing. Go to contacttammy.com and let's stay connected. If you haven't yet joined us over on livenaturallyinspired.com, please come on over and do that. Right now, you can sign up and get your first month for free by using promo code Tammy. That's TAMMY over on livenaturallyinspired.com, where you can get all our content in one place. We are here to help people feel good so they can do what they love for longer. So let's get started with today's Health Watch tip. Today, I'm talking about hibiscus tea because there is significant research that shows that hibiscus tea can lower blood pressure. One of the most common reasons for visiting a doctor is getting your blood pressure checked. People that have to get refills on prescriptions or just keep their blood pressure monitored closely because it's too high. This is one of the most common reasons for visiting the doctor. And wouldn't it be great if we could just go to the doctor less, right? I mean, that should be everybody's goal, is to not be in a doctor's office. So let's take a look at this article from the USDA.gov. It talks about lowering blood pressure. And this is from 2008, actually. Drinking hibiscus tea lowered blood pressure in a group of pre-hypertensive and mildly hypertensive adults, according to a report being presented by nutrition scientist Diane McKay at the American Heart Association's annual conference in New Orleans. Hypertension is a condition in which blood pressure is chronically high, and it affects 1/3 of all U.S. adults. Wow, that is a lot. So it goes on to talk about the specifics of the study, but I want to bring it to your attention because this is something that we can easily incorporate into our life, right? How hard is it to brew up a cup of tea? And these are strategies that we should bring up to our doctors as you visit your doctor. And this, if this becomes a health concern of his about you, you should try to have dialogue about resolving the issue in many different ways, right? Too often we get told, no, you have to take this medication and that's it. Well, I'm of the belief system that you should ask at least 2 questions before you go on medication. The first one should be, what will happen if I don't take this medication, right? This gives us some perspective of how sick we are or where we may be headed. And it also helps us decide whether we want to move forward with medication. Of course, if it's super serious, then medication may be needed. But what is the outcome if I don't take the medication? And that's not a question we are programmed to ask, but we should be. The second thing is we should always ask, what is the end in mind with this medication? In other words, when am I going to get off this medication? Too many times, I think we accept the prescription and we don't have an end in mind. We don't know where this is going. Is this forever? With things like antibiotics, of course, we know that they come in a cycle and there's 10 days of it and then we're done. But with other medications for chronic illness, we don't often ask how long I'll have to be on this or what's the strategy to get off of this, right? So using interventions like hibiscus tea or other herbs or things of that nature, your doctor's not going to research that. That's going to go on you. You're going to have to be the chief medical officer of your own body and go and find out different things that you might be available to you. Then take them back to your doctor and say, hey, can you look into this? Can we talk about this? Are there any alternatives here? And what is your end in mind if I do take that medication? Unfortunately, some platforms censor the information in this show. Watch the rest of this episode by going to naturallyinspireddaily.com. Find amazing interviews with people like David Icke, Max Egan, frontline doctors, and more at naturallyinspiredpodcast.com. Connect with me directly at tammycuthbertgarcia.com. Support our amazing team. Help us defeat censorship and become a subscriber for only $5 a month at livenaturallyinspired.com. Find me on all social media platforms at connectwithtammy.com.